We all need quality sleep to help us be at our best. In this video, I'll give you 7 tips you can use to help you sleep better. Hi everyone, it's Matt from Greatness Everyday, and the 7 tips that I'll share with you in this video aren't ones that I came up with on my own. They come from this book, The Ripple Effect, written by Dr. Greg Wells, which gives you simple changes that you can make to help you sleep better, eat better, move better, and think better. So if you find these tips useful and you want to learn more about them, click the link in the description down below to get a copy of the book for yourself. We are really enjoying going through it now in the Greatness Everyday book club as we move through the ripple effect, and I'm sure that you will find a lot of valuable information in it if you get your hands on it. So let's begin. The first tip is to save your caffeine for the morning, all right? So caffeine is definitely a pretty powerful substance. Some people use it to help them wake up in the morning. Some people use it to increase their mental or their physical performance. And I'm going to say that many people probably don't exactly know why they use it. I can think of when I was in Melbourne, Australia, and coffee there was largely consumed, at least in my circle, as a social thing after a meal, rather than for its wake-me-up dependency that many people I know use it for. There is nothing wrong with caffeine in moderation, but be careful to avoid caffeine after midday, 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The second tip is to defend your last hour. All right, so no matter what happens in your day, whether those things that take place are really good or they're really bad things, you need to be able to have a good quality sleep so that tomorrow can be an even better day. And that's not going to happen if you don't have a nightly routine of some sort. The closer that you get to going to sleep, you should start winding down. You should start decreasing your cortisol levels. That's the whole point of it. Some things that I find help when I'm going to sleep is to turn my device off or get rid of my device an hour or up to 2 hours before I'm going to sleep. I stop doing any sort of work and I go in, I brush my teeth, use the washroom, and I try to read a little bit before I turn the lights off, which is the next tip. So that third tip is to keep your sleep cave dark. All right, so Dr. Wells talks about reclaiming your bedroom as a sleep cave, a place where you go to rest, you go to recover, you go to regenerate. Your room should be dark and there shouldn't be any phone screens, no TV screens. Curtains should be able to block all of light coming in. I can think back to just this week when I spent the night at a friend's house and I had a really bad sleep. And part of that was because of the blinds that were in my room. They didn't block the light from shining outside into the room throughout the whole night. And I didn't have a way to cover those up. So having a dark bedroom without distractions is key to a better sleep. The fourth tip is to be cool. All right, so that same night that I just told you about when I had a bad sleep was also very hot. Okay, I didn't have an AC in the room and for some reason I didn't open the window, so that's on me. But I woke up in the night sweating. And at nighttime, your bedroom should be kept at a cool temperature, something like 19 degrees Celsius or 66 degrees Fahrenheit. And the temperature should be adjusted slightly over time. Take a few days, take a few weeks to figure out what the optimal temperature for your best sleep is. A simple way to cool yourself down before you go to bed is to hop in the shower and have a cold shower right before you go to sleep. The fifth tip is that adults need to sleep 7 to 8 hours each night. A lack of sleep and, on the other hand, too much sleep can be linked to serious health conditions. So experts suggest to sleep 7 to 8 hours a night. And this comes down to the fact that as we sleep in 90-minute cycles. And 5 complete cycles is 7.5 hours. So that's why we aim for that. This is a goal to aim for and easy to schedule your bedtime for whenever you want to wake up in the morning. The sixth tip is to nap guilt-free. All right, so taking a short nap can actually help boost your focus and your productivity, and there are many highly successful people who swear by taking naps. Personally, I don't do this too often at least, but when I do, I try to keep my naps not much longer than 20 minutes. And the seventh and final tip is to wake up naturally. And this is something that I can speak to with experience, because I know that when I'm out of my regular sleep routine and I get woken up by my alarm blasting in my ear, it scares me. All right, so I don't wake up peacefully. It takes me a while to actually figure out what's going on and where I am. On the other hand, though, when I wake up naturally at the end of a complete sleep cycle, I feel way more rested, okay, mentally, physically, and I feel much more aware of where I am, and I start my day anticipating great things to happen. Getting better sleep is something that most of us probably can improve on, so be sure to let me know in the comments down below how these 7 tips are helping you sleep better. And if you want to get a copy, like I mentioned before, of the book, The Ripple Effect, you should definitely check it out. You can find a link in the video description below to help you sleep better, eat better, move better, and think better. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up button, subscribe to this channel, and be sure to follow us on Instagram, where we have daily inspiration and encouragement for you to live a great life. Okay, you can also visit our website at www.greatnesseveryday.online. And I want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.